Have you ever stopped to wonder, are the people in your life here by chance, or is there a deeper reason behind every connection? From a Buddhist perspective, nothing is random, especially not relationships. Every person who crosses your path is part of a bigger design, an opportunity for growth, reflection, and even spiritual awakening. Think of life as a giant tapestry, a beautiful, complex weaving of connections. And behind every thread is the law of karma, cause and effect. Your past actions, intentions, and choices have shaped who you meet, when you meet them, and even why they show up in your life. Some people feel familiar, like you've known them forever. Others challenge you, frustrate you, or teach you lessons you didn't know you needed. But none of it happens by accident. The relationships you experience, good or difficult, are woven into your life for a reason. And understanding that is the first step toward living with more wisdom, compassion, and peace. From a Buddhist perspective, every person who enters your life does so for a reason. It's not random. It's karma, the law of cause and effect at work. Your past actions, your choices, even unfinished patterns from lifetimes before, all of it shapes the people you meet today. Relationships are like mirrors. They reflect parts of you that you might not otherwise see. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant connection, like you've known them forever? That's not just coincidence, it's the unfolding of deeper karmic ties. And then there are the challenging relationships, the ones that stir intense emotions, frustration, or pain. As difficult as they are, they hold hidden lessons. These dynamics often exist to help you resolve old karmic imprints, to grow beyond the patterns you've carried. The key is to approach every relationship with curiosity and openness, not judgment. Because when you shift your mindset from "why is this happening to me" to "what can I learn from this," you turn every connection into an opportunity for growth and self-awareness. Every relationship in your life, big or small, is an opportunity for self-discovery. The people around you act as mirrors, reflecting your strengths and your weaknesses. A good friend. They teach you about compassion, trust, and connection. They remind you what it feels like to open your heart. But the difficult people, the frustrating coworker, the critical family member, they're teachers too. They push your limits, they test your patience, they challenge you to practice forgiveness. Even brief encounters carry meaning. A stranger's smile on a hard day reminds you, you're never fully alone. We are all connected in this human experience. The question isn't, why is this happening to me? That keeps you stuck in blame. The better question is, what can I learn from this? When you shift your perspective this way, every relationship, pleasant or painful, becomes part of your growth, your awareness, your spiritual path. It's not easy. But with curiosity and mindfulness, even the hardest people can reveal something valuable about yourself. Let's be honest, not every relationship in life feels easy or pleasant. But here's the truth. Buddhism reminds you of. Even painful relationships have value. The people who trigger your fears, your insecurities, your attachments, they aren't obstacles, they're teachers. Through them, you're forced to confront the parts of yourself you might avoid. You learn to let go of unhealthy patterns, to set boundaries, to speak your truth. That's real growth. That's the path to inner strength. Think of the lotus flower, one of the most powerful symbols in Buddhism. It grows from muddy, dirty water, yet blooms into something pure, beautiful, and untouchable. Your most difficult relationships, they're the mud. But with awareness, courage, and compassion, you can rise through the discomfort and bloom. It's not about avoiding the hard people. It's about seeing the opportunity for transformation within yourself that they bring. The greatest growth often comes from the greatest challenge. If you followed along so far, you know, relationships shape your growth. Some challenge you, others support you. But here's another truth Buddhism teaches. All relationships are impermanent. Nothing stays the same forever, not even the people by your side. Some relationships last a lifetime. Others drift in for a brief moment, leave a lesson, and move on. But the problem comes when you cling, when you try to hold on, believing things should never change. That resistance, it creates suffering. But when you accept impermanence, something beautiful happens. You stop taking people for granted. You appreciate the present moment. You cherish the connections you have, knowing they may not last, but their impact stays with you. Think of your relationships like seasons. Each brings its own lessons, its own beauty, but none stay forever. And that's okay, because when you live with gratitude instead of fear, every connection becomes a gift, no matter how long it lasts. So far, you've seen how relationships, easy or difficult, help you grow. You've learned about impermanence, about the need to let go. But here's the next step. How do you bring Buddhist wisdom into your daily relationships? It starts with cultivating loving kindness. That means wishing others well, even those who've hurt you, even when it's hard. Compassion replaces anger. Understanding dissolves resentment. Next, practice mindfulness in how you communicate. Be fully present, listen deeply, respond with care, not with knee-jerk reactions. Third, embrace forgiveness. Not for them, but for you. Holding on to grudges only traps you in pain. Letting go creates space for healing, growth, and peace. And don't forget, be compassionate with yourself. Relationships are messy. You'll make mistakes. You'll lose your patience. That's okay. Growth isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, learning, and trying again. With these practices, every relationship, even the tough ones, becomes a space for wisdom, healing, and transformation. Every person who enters your life plays a role. No encounter is meaningless. Some relationships lift you up. Others challenge you, frustrate you, even break your heart. But all of them shape you. The toughest connections? They push you beyond your limits. They teach you resilience, compassion, patience, lessons you might never learn otherwise. And when you approach relationships with gratitude, everything shifts. You stop seeing others as problems to fix or sources of pain and start seeing them as teachers. True value doesn't lie in what you take from a relationship, but in what you give, your presence, your kindness, your wisdom. When you bring mindfulness, compassion, and awareness into your connections, you create relationships that inspire growth, not just for you, but for those around you. And here's the final truth to remember. Relationships aren't meant to be perfect. They're meant to awaken you. So love deeply, forgive often, stay curious. Because every connection, easy or hard, is part of your journey toward peace, wisdom, and freedom.